Triple H, you were truly right when you said you ain't seen nothing yet, to all those fans and to everybody else. See, for me right now, SummerSlam for me just finished. Right now, the pre-show is just starting. My TV is still on, so if you see lighting in the background, because my room is dark and all I have is my lamp and my light, this light right here that's shining onto me, I'm distracted right now because right now it's showing John Cena. Gonna kind of wait to the end. Oh my gosh, night two. Just want to go ahead and say night two was way much better than night one. In my opinion, that was probably the best night of SummerSlam I have ever watched in my life. Excuse me, but of course, so this video, if you guys don't know or anything, so in this video, I'm going to be going over my review of night 2 of SummerSlam. I did my night 1 review of SummerSlam, of course, yesterday. Posted it today on Sunday. If you guys haven't seen it, definitely go check out my night 1 review. Link to that video will be down in the description below. Other stuff as well. Go follow me on X. I'm posting some stuff on X as well, so definitely go follow me on X, and also go follow me on Instagram as well. Those links are going to be down in the description below. But we're going to go ahead and go over all the matches that happened on night 2 of SummerSlam. A lot to really talk about, a little more, so this video might be a little bit longer than night 1. And so yeah, before we get into the video, if you guys haven't, hit that subscribe button, also hit the notification bell for future upcoming videos. Let's go ahead and get into the video. So we're going to start off with the Women's World Heavyweight Championship Triple Threat match, which featured the champion Naomi defending her title against Io Sky and Rhea Ripley to open up the night. Amazing opening match, probably better than the tag team match with Roman and Jay of night 1, but amazing opening match. Io Sky was the MVP of this match. She has so many amazing spots in this match. Oh my goodness, it was amazing. Entrances were amazing, especially Naomi's with her dad, who plays guitar. A really great entrance, sharing a moment with her dad, her father, and all that. So yeah. But all in all, the match was amazing, fast-paced, great chemistry as always. I've said this before with Io Sky and Rhea Ripley, but then Naomi being in there, amazing wrestler Naomi is, and of course would go on to retain with, of course, the roll-up pin, holding the tights. But of course she's almost allowed to do that because there's no disqualifications in triple threat match, and of course does actually make it official for Clash in Paris with her versus Stephanie Vaquer, who won the Women's Battle Royal back at Evolution. So can't wait to see how that one goes, but Naomi remains your Women's World Champion. Next match is, of course, the anticipated match, the match that I called could be the show stealer, is the 6-way TLC match with the Wyatt Six, Fraxium, DIY, Motor City Machine Guns, Street Profits, and Andrade and Rey Fenix, not Axiom. I accidentally called him Axiom in my prediction video. It's Rey Fenix, not Axiom. This match was crazy. This was probably match of the whole show. Probably will be up. Probably coming in over the Cena and Cody match, which we'll get into later. But this was by far the best match. Probably one of my favorite TLC matches I've ever seen. Yeah, like probably some scary spots that happened was the spot with Candice LeRae going through the ladder, all 4 corners going through tables and all that, and it was just amazing. And of course amazing to have the Dudley Boys and the Hardy Boys there, because it's celebrating 25 years since the first TLC match at SummerSlam 2000, so that was really cool as well. Amazing match, amazing TLC match, probably one of the best TLC matches that I've seen, and definitely surpasses the TLC match that they had at SmackDown, which was still amazing, but this, oh my goodness, this probably overtakes it for top 10 matches of 2025 in my list already after this SummerSlam show. My God, man. But with the match being amazing, the White Six would go on to retain. I did say in my prediction video I didn't care who won, just as long as the match was amazing. But match was amazing. White Six retain. Still your tag team champions. Next match is, of course, why am I blanking out what the next match was? What was the next match? Oh, why am I actually now blanking out what the match was? I just watched the show. Why am I blanking out of what the match was? No, it was the steel cage match. Steel cage match between Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu. Yes, I'm pretty sure it was the next match. I swear to God, I hope I'm... No, wait, no. Let's just start off with that since I've already said it. That was not the next match. We'll say what the next match was. Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu. This match kind of was kind of a sleeper match in my opinion, really, because I don't really remember much. There were some okay spots, really, but I don't know. It's just really with me and steel cage matches. I've never really been a big fan of steel cage matches, so not really much to say about it. But Solo did go on retain, which was pretty shocking, and Jacob Fatu did do a moonsault off the cage onto Tongaloa and JC Mateo. So, I mean, yeah, that happened after the match, but Solo Sikoa is still your U.S. champion, so nothing much to say, even though probably half of the time I had a brain fart and totally freaking forgot what the third match was. So, let's go ahead and get to that match, actually. That match being Becky Lynch versus Lyra Valkyria in a no disqualifications match, which I actually totally forgot it was a no disqualifications match. I forgot about it when I made my prediction video. I totally forgot it was a no disqualification match. All I knew was if Lyra lost, she would never challenge for the title. I think would never challenge Becky for the title, but I think it's what it was, not challenge like for the title like at all. I think, but anyway, the match was really fun, really good no disqualifications match. There was a little bit of a slip up because Lyra did get her hands tied up with a zip, like I think the little zip tie, whatever it's called. And at one point, she had like her arms around Becky, and she did like a belly to belly move or something onto Becky. But when she landed, her hand kind of slipped out. And so when she noticed, she quickly put her hands back together. But all in all, I think the match was really good. I went really long, if I'm honest with you. I did not expect it to go as long as it did. But there were some really great spots, really scary spots as well, to be honest. But then the ending, I knew Bayley was going to get involved in it, but I just didn't know how, and I was not expecting I was going to call her Roxanne, Lyra to lose, because I had her winning, and so Becky Lynch is still your women's Intercontinental Champion, and Lyra will never challenge for the title as long as Becky is champion, so that's going to be crazy. So just see what they do with Becky as champion now. I don't know. And see what they do with Lyra after this point. So, interested to see, though. But, kind of wish Lyra should have won. But, oh well. Next is the Intercontinental Championship match between Dominic Mysterio and AJ Styles. And man, if I'm honest with you, to go ahead and start it off with mostly saying that I really wish AJ Styles should have won. But really, all in all, the match was a really fun match. And a lot of people say because there was a lot of elements of like tributing to Eddie Guerrero, because it was the 20-year anniversary of him and Rey Mysterio's custody of Dominic Mysterio ladder match at SummerSlam in 2005. AJ Styles wearing sort of paying homage gear, paying tribute to Eddie Guerrero with his own type of Eddie Guerrero gear with his name on it and the flames, and had a custom had an entrance as well with the low rider car as well, which was really cool. So yeah, that was very cool. The match was really cool. Probably one of my favorite spots was both of them having the chair and faking that they got hit with the chair, all that really. It was just really, it was just really amazing and really fun match, and really, like a lot of fans have been saying, was a tribute love letter to Eddie Guerrero. So fun match. Kind of wish AJ Styles should have won, but it does give a big win to Dominic Mysterio, and see how the rest of his title reign goes as Intercontinental Champion. So yeah. I really hope I don't get Dad yelling in the background. If I do, I'll just say sorry for my dad yelling in the background. Next, we got the main event. This is probably going to be the longest thing I'll talk about, besides probably the tag team match that I talked about. Got Cody Rhodes versus John Cena in a street fight, and this was a weird street fight because at first it had the street fight elements with like having all the weapons being involved, but then like midway through the match, it was just a one-on-one match with them two going back and forth, doing their signature moves and finishing moves and all that. And then it got to a point going outside and then doing stuff outside the ring into the crowd. I was like, okay, now they're getting into like the street fight sort of aspect of the match now, and being outside in the crowd and all that. And of course we go back into the ring, and probably the closing moments of this match was so crazy. Of course, John Cena coming back as, the real John Cena, babyface John Cena. And it was great. It was amazing back and forth match, and the closing moments were so crazy. The bottom turnbuckle was taken off, being used as a weapon by Cody, and used by a weapon by John, and then finally one more table. Well, actually, before that, freaking attitude adjustment, super AA with the bottom rope not even be there by John Cena, and Cody Rhodes kicked out of that. I think I'm actually going ahead of that one. Before that, Cody Rhodes usually does like the 3 crossroads, and that was probably the most shocking thing of the match, of John Cena kicking out of that, because I don't think anybody's ever kicked out of the 3 crossroads in a row. And it happened. So then we get to the table spot. He's looking for another super AA through the table. Doesn't happen. Cody gets out of it. And then Cody goes up. He tries to do like a Cody cutter, but mostly sends both of them through the table, but mostly trying to get Cena through the table. Gets back up. Hits one more final crossroads on to John Cena. 1, 2, 3. The right choice, the right winner in my opinion. I know I did say in my prediction video I was up and down about it. I did make the prediction video before Friday Night SmackDown as well, before John Cena did his whole face turn. But again, me saying all in all, really, the right decision. Mostly a passing of the torch. Both had a great moment in the ring, shook hands, hugged it out, and mostly showing like there was no heel turn. Cody wasn't turning heel. Cena wasn't playing everybody of being back as a babyface. Like, no, he was truly back as being the real John Cena. And you're like, okay, there it was. And of course, Cody left. Cena's taken one final moment in his last ever SummerSlam. Salutes to the crowd. Starts walking out of the ring. And then you hear Brock Lesnar's theme song hit. Probably will go down as one of the most shocking moments I have seen as a wrestling fan. I don't want to say it's probably up there with the CM Punk return of my reaction, which I haven't really talked about on my channel, but like I remember my reaction when CM Punk returned back in 2023. This is probably close to being up there because I truly was not expecting it. I didn't say much about it because I did see the rumors of people saying it was confirmed that Brock Lesnar was going to be here at SummerSlam. I wasn't listening to it because throughout the time of people talking about Brock Lesnar returning, I never thought he was going to return to WWE. Mostly because of the stuff with Vince. I'm not really going to get into it. The stuff with Vince McMahon and him sort of having some involvement in it, or potentially some involvement in it, but we don't really know. And we hadn't seen him since 2023, which, shockingly enough, SummerSlam 2023 was the last time he was in WWE, and it was a match against Cody Rhodes, which was a great match. That was the last match and last time we ever saw Brock Lesnar, because after that match we didn't see Brock Lesnar again. And just to see him walk out and go after John Cena is just like, are they going to run this back now? I hope not for Clash in Paris. I hope maybe for like Crown Jewel, or maybe for his final retirement match. Sorry for the loud freaking truck. I don't know why the truck is going, because it's like 9 o'clock at night. But maybe his retirement match. I don't know. I don't know if Clash in Paris is really the good spot, really, to have Lesnar versus Cena. But if Triple H wants that to happen, then oh well, just go ahead and do it. This is John Cena retirement tour now. But with John Cena losing, and not with Brock Lesnar being involved, and Cena losing the title, it's now making me more interested to see what the rest of this retirement tour is going to be. Because he's already one last time match against Randy Orton and CM Punk, one last run as WWE World Champion, had a run as a heel, and now he's back as a babyface. Which I did say to myself, I always said it was like, there's no way he's going to go the whole way of this retirement tour as a heel. There has to be at some point towards the end of the tour that he is going to be back as a babyface. And this was the moment. So, can't wait to really see. Brock Lesnar's back in WWE. Can't wait to see what happens with his time back in WWE. I don't know if they'll do something with him and Cena for the rest of Cena's retirement tour. What Cena does for the rest of this tour, or what, because his tour ends technically in December. He has 13 total dates, and I don't know, we'll just have to see, but this will go down as probably one of the craziest, like, not only that, the craziest endings to a 2-night event. Like, I don't even think WrestleMania had two, like, the only time I can think WrestleMania during its time having 2 nights had both nights have crazy endings was really WrestleMania 40, when, like, The Rock and Roman won, and then, of course, Cody winning and finishing the story. But they weren't that crazy. But, like, these, with the freaking ruse of the century plot twist, from Seth Rollins cashing in on CM Punk, to this, to tonight of Brock Lesnar returning. Something I didn't think I was going to see in WWE, like, ever. I never thought he was going to return to WWE. But now here he is, back in WWE. So, what a time to be a WWE fan now. I don't know. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, might be maybe a minute or so longer than my Night 1 review, but don't want to make this ending too much longer because I am tired and all that. So yeah, I am tired and all that. So anyway, thank you guys for so much for watching. If you made it to the end, go in the comments down below, leave a comment what y'all guys thought of tonight with Night 2, and of course with my Night 2 reviews and all that. And yeah, just leave a comment down below with what y'all thought. Also, again, link in the description below for Night 1's review video. Sorry, I'm tired at this point right now. So Night 1's review video is down in the description below with the link. Also down in the description, link to my account as well. Definitely go follow that, and also, again, go follow me on Instagram as well, or go follow the YouTube Instagram, I should say. So yeah, those links will be down in the description below. Night 1's review will be down in the description below as well. Go check that one out. And with that out of the way, ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did enjoy, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit that notification bell for future upcoming videos on the channel. And with always, as always, hope you guys have an amazing, blessed day, and I will see you guys in the next video.